Good afternoon, everyone. I'm doing the third acrylic pour for Libby and Abby. Lighting a candle. Happy birthday to anyone and everyone that has a birthday today. This pour is in memory of the two Delphi teenagers. I'll leave descriptions and links to the sites where you can investigate more information. So the colors I've chosen today are from Target. We have Pistachio, Heather, Chocolate. I'm not sure if this is a yellow, the lid is missing. And then for the pink, I mixed Liquitex Medium Magenta, and this one is Light Porcelain Pink. So I made a slightly different pink. Alright, so what I do with my cups, I mix my paints in these 4-ounce cups. I use these stirrer. They're actually my stirrers, but they're straws with little spoons on the end. I cut some of the tips off and I save them. I save the tips in case I need to blow on the acrylic, not the acrylic, but the alcohol inks or whatever. So I like to save things like this. You never know when you need them. So I've added in each cup 2 to 3 drops of silicone. I've mixed some white here also in a bigger cup. And I'm going to use probably some of the house paint that I just mixed in this coffee glass jar, and I like the lid. It just comes off real nice. I might add some gold. Well, it's kind of a bronze metallic. It's makeup that I bought at Rite Aid for like $1. And I will use that with the fan brush. I'll just tap it on, possibly. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. Now I wanted to show you, this is my water cup. I always keep some water on hand. I wrote the word love. Now this is based on Dr. Emoto's theory. He wrote a book called Hidden Messages in Water. So you can look that up also. I'll leave the description. I wanted to also just show you one more thing before we begin. I keep a roll of paper towels and I spray the top. So I just spray the top and I leave the bottom part free. I don't wet that if possible, that way it doesn't stick. And I can just take off when it gets too egregious. And now I have a new paint surface. Now this is not my idea. I did see it from, I believe, a scrapbooker, maybe. I forget who it was I saw, but it's not my idea, but I thought it was great. I do like to do that, and then I can just wipe my hands on it. And I can make it as wet or damp as I like. Sometimes I just get paint. So this hand has no glove, this has a glove. These gloves make my hands feel really hot, so I like to have one hand free. I don't mind the paint, it's not bothering me. So alright, so we're going to begin. I'm going to first take a couple drops of silicone. It's a little more than a couple, and I'm just going to take on the inside of the cup like this. Alright, just to allow the paint to come out better. So it's still on my hands, but that's okay. I'm going to wipe them off on my paper towel roll. Alright, so let's begin. I'm going to remove the water. I'm going to first add and shake this paint up. This is the grayer taupe house paint. I'm just going to add it on the corners a little bit. I did mix it with some water. Alright, I'm going to start layering. I'm going to use 2 different cups and probably get different results. In fact, I'm sure we're going to get different results. I'm going to put a little bit of white, which has no silicone, in the bottom. I'm going to add the brown, and this is about, see that? That's how I think it works. I'm going to pour some, I'm going to try to do I'm going to add 2 layers. Brown, this is the pink. Might be a little thick, I think it'll be alright. Add some pink. Then I'm going to add the purple. Next is the yellowish color. And then some of the green. And there's my phone, sorry about that. I'm going to add more white. Do like another layer. Brown I'm adding. More pink. Pink, I love pink. Purple. Purple and yellow. And some green. Yes, green. Sorry about the phone. You know, people call it the most inopportune times. Now, what I think I'm going to do with this white, I'm just going to take the white and I'm going to dip it, the fan brush, into the, whoops, I got some, I'm just going to take it and tap it into the cup a little bit. Alright, going to add that in lastly to the cup. Alright, so now let me cover everything up. I'm trying to be neat. It's not quite possible, but I don't want the paint all over like last time. Alright, so I'm just going to take the cup, flip it. Oh, it's a mess. That's okay. I'm going to just let it sit for a minute. I really like some of the spills on the marble. This is covered with press and seal so that you can just take it up, throw it out, and the marble is still clean. Alright, so here we go. Okay, so I'm going to take my, here we go. I'm going to take the fan brush. This is makeup. Alright, makeup. Just going to dip, and I'm just going to tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. Alright. So now I get my torch. I'll torch this a little bit. Alright. So this one, wow, look at that, it's almost all covered. So I'm just going to take this, and I'm just going to move it a little bit. I'm trying to keep some of that purple there. Let's see if I can just hold it, maybe keep it from falling off. There we go. Alright, and let's take a look at the sides. Get some of the purple on there. Let me come around to the front. Alright, let me wipe my hands off a minute and pick up my torch and just torch this. Interesting what the metallic, it's just sinking, so I don't think it's really going to work too good. But that's okay, because, alright, let me pick this one up All right, let me turn this one. The benefits of having a turntable. All right, I'm just going to, move this a little bit. I'm going to take some of the white and just pour it on the edges. Whoops. Just cover that maybe a little bit. And I think I'll just take a little bit of my straw and just kind of help it along. There we go. I think I need some more on that edge. Let's try it one more time. There we go. So I'll just take the straw and I'll just pull it out from, see, I'm like doing like a feathered kind of effect there. Whoops. All right, let me just take a look. We got some parts here, and the other one actually might need Alright, so what I'm saying here is very little white and very little purple. So what I might do, let me get my brush, hold on. Alright, so here's a toothbrush. Alright. Let me just experiment. I'm just going to brush this. Just going to go like that. Alright. I'm seeing a lot of mud. Well, I should have known brown and pink, you know. And I'll just keep doing this till I like it. So I have a little bit of the purple left in the cup, and I'm just putting it on the toothbrush, and then I'm taking my I might have too much. I think this is not quite as the bristles, I mean, aren't maybe firm enough. So what I want to do is, let's see, one more thing. I'm almost finished it. Just going to take a toothpick. I'm just going to pull out some of the dots of the purple that I got in here. And just kind of make more, oh, this is kind of neat. And then another thing, what I'm going to do is take some of the pink and do the same thing. Now I'm putting the paint on and just tapping most of it off. No, I think I'm just going to go like this. There, that's better. Because this brightens it up a little bit with the mud. And it really does add like a pop of that color that you really wanted to maybe see if you like the pink better or if you like the green. So now I think I've improved it. It might be difficult to see on camera, but now I have the pink just kind of splattered in, and I can just pull it out a little bit if I want. You know, just circle it, or, but you know, there's a point where you have to stop and say, this is how it arrived, and I like it, I don't like it. Not gonna like every single one exactly to be your favorite. It's all gonna be different. Alright, so don't fault yourself if it doesn't come out to be exactly how you want it. I'm going to torch it one more time and then I'm finished. And of course, when you let it sit, it does migrate. I'm pretty sure this is level, so